I welcome you back again to another awesome video lecture on Python programming for absolute beginners by Emenwa Global. In this video lecture, we are going to look at another decision-making statement known as else-if statement in Python programming. We will also go ahead and learn how to use it in our programs to make decisions. Let's quickly move over to our computers now and get started immediately. Alright, so Elif is nothing but if-else statement. So in Java and other programming languages, we call it if-else statement. But in Python programming, we call that Elif. It is very simple. Let me go ahead and remove everything here, and I'm going to leave this here. So what in a case, we have pi, the age is between 18, 19, 16, and so on. There might be a case where we said if this is above, or if this is equivalent to 18, and then we have what is called Elif. Elif is just like this. So it is else if, and that comes in between if and else. It comes in between if and else. So we can go ahead and say else if age is equivalent to 20. If age is equivalent to 20, then to go ahead and print you are above 18. You are above 18. And let's go ahead and run this code and change this to 20 before we run the code. And let's go ahead and run this. And this says you are above 18. Consider down here so we can have many Elif in one program. So let's go ahead and say Elif age equivalent to 30. And go ahead and print this out. And I'm going to say this is 30 years old. Alright, let's go ahead and run this code again and change this to 30. And run this code, and this is 30 years old. And what if we have this to be 60 or 90 and it meets none of these? So this is when the else statement come into play. Let's go ahead and run this code and check it out. And this says you are not eligible because you are below 18. So this is, we are monitoring 18, and if age is equivalent to 18, you are eligible to take alcohol. Elif, that is else if age is below 18. If age is below 18, that is this, and it's going to be you are below 18. Let's change this to you are below 18. And else if age is above 18, this is above 18. I'm going to say you are above 18. Let's change this to you are. You are above 18. Else you. Let's go ahead and change this to else. Please insert a valid ID. Also, please insert a valid number. Okay, because any number you put, it is either above 18 or below 18. And let's go ahead and run this code and check it out. So you are above 18 because this is 90. And let's change this to 7 and run this code again. And this says you are below 18. And let's change this to 18 and run this code. And this says you are eligible to take alcohol. So want to use this, please insert a valid number. How can we do that? Go ahead and say if age is greater than 0 and age is less than 20. You are below 18 years, but not less than 0, okay? Because it cannot be negative age. Alright, go ahead and run this code and check it out. So this says, come on, if age is greater than 0 and age is less than 20, run this code again, and it says please insert a valid number because your age cannot be negative number, okay? It is either it's 0 and above. Okay, so you can see how we use if statement, Elif, and else together in a program. You can go ahead and apply if here. That is your assignment. Go ahead and make sure that you use Elif here. I want you to brainstorm and check out how you can be able to combine it in this and the practice to become better in Python programming. So, it was very interesting, and if you have any question under this video lecture, please use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.